All right. What's up, guys? Can't Tell Me Nothing podcast. We're back. Try here.
What's good? It's Engerson. You already know what we here to do.
All right. Let me explain myself. This shit is real frustrating, but we're dealing with some technical difficulties. My camera is hooked up to my laptop, but sometimes it will stop fucking recording on its own. It's very frustrating. So we just record the whole fucking Tuesday sport version. Just to realize that we lost the fucking visual.
We still got the audio though.
We still got the audio. We're gonna post it on YouTube. We're gonna clip it. Make short clips. But it really fucking stunk. That
it hurts. But I mean, like I was telling,
the audio matters more. So
like I was telling Try, the audio really matters because this is a podcast. So as long as we have the audio, we'll be alright until we get this working. But we still appreciate you guys for
So just listen, tune in. We got a lot of fucking good stuff that we talked about. But yeah, so now we're gonna get into the next episode. This will be our 4th episode. Are you pouring the whiskey? Okay, sure.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay,
My fault.
cool. So I'm gonna start off by saying, hold up, I want to get this right. Okay. I don't want to check it, and then it's there, and then it's...
Wait, what are we starting off with?
Hold on.
Gotta make sure I'm on the same page as you right now.
All right, Biden. Where the fuck is my stimulus?
Oh,
I keep hearing people getting their stimulus checks.
Well, my shit's supposed to come on Wednesday, supposedly.
Where's
I
mine?
looked on the IRS website thing. My shit's supposed to come on the 17th.
Oh, really? You can do that? Oh, I haven't done that.
I'll send it. My homie sent it in one of my group chats, so I'll send it to you later.
No, I haven't got my stimulus check because I'm waiting to put that in some crypto, but it's been taking a very long time. So yeah, we're gonna start off with the stimulus talk. Now, I got a little bone to pick. Okay, I'm grateful for the money. I need the money. I'm working, so I don't. Anyways, but here's the thing. So back in January, in Georgia, there was a little voting going on in Georgia, and it was
shit for the elections, the runoff ballots, shit.
The runoff in Georgia to see it was going to be Democrats or is it going to be Republican. Turns out it was Democrat, right? But that's not the point. The point was Biden was like, if we vote the Democrats in and make sure that we're in power, the $2,000 checks will be in your hand immediately. And then they won Georgia. And
And you didn't get your check, right?
And we didn't get our check.
And here's my thing. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but here's my thing. Ahead. And that was the one thing I hated because when Biden first got into office, everybody was holding that against him. Like, in my head, I'm like, do you guys really think that you're going to get your check in this first week of him being in office? Like, let's be realistic. Like, it's still Republicans in Senate. They still have to come up with a bill that everybody agrees to, or that at least the majority agrees to. So you're not going to get that whatever money that they said they was going to give us in that first week. I knew that wasn't going to happen. I was never expecting it. And a lot of the people, not you because you work, but a lot of people that I seen that was mad about that, half of you motherfuckers, and this, I don't want this to come out bad, but I mean, fuck it. I'm not working right now. I'm on EDD because COVID. Everybody's on fucking EDD. So half of you motherfuckers is on unemployment. So like, if y'all on unemployment, you already still getting a check every 2 weeks from the government. So like, I get it. Yeah, it's tough. Like, that check isn't really shit. Like, you still gotta do something to make ends meet. But I mean, like, come on, like, you couldn't expect them checks to come in the first week. Like, they still had to get everything. It's not just about us getting the $1,400 check, though.
No. But my thing was that, like, we all know the government lie.
Exactly. But here's the thing. It's not just about us getting that check. They have to put stuff in this stimulus bill,
which is a lot of nonsense.
That helps with it. Does not. Some of it is nonsense, but I was looking at some of it. But they have to put stuff that helps boost funding for the vaccines, boost funding for vaccine testing, COVID testing, unemployment, not just a stimulus. And there was other shit in there that didn't even have to do with like the pandemic that they had to put in there too, just to get the bill passed. Right. So like people should have expected that it wasn't gonna It wasn't gonna happen right away. And I'm not mad at people for expecting it, because he did, like, if he was gonna basically lie or whatever, however you want to put it, he should use better words to not have people expecting it in the first week. But I mean, come on now.
My thing was
let's use common sense sometimes. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, okay. My thing was like, that was a good plug. You know, that's how they won. That's why he did it. Okay, yes, he said that shit exactly. Right. So we would win Georgia, and I'm a Democrat. It don't matter. Everybody knows that. But he said that so the Democrats would win Georgia. So obviously, yes, he's gonna say that he needs the Democrats to win Georgia, because if the Democrats win Georgia, it's gonna help in the long run of the presidency. Yep. When he's actually trying to get stuff done and pass bills that are not just gonna help minorities, but just help everybody in general, and reverse some of the bullshit that Trump did, some of the bullshit that maybe happened before Trump, whether it was Obama or Bush. Like, in order to reverse stuff and get stuff going to a more progressive future, he's going to have to need more people on his side. So, he's going to bend the truth a little bit. This is still the first 2-3 months of the presidency. Oh, my Lord. Yeah. Of the presidency, and we're already getting our stimulus. We're already starting to slowly, like, he's still doing, it's still iffy, but we're still slowly starting to see stuff change. No. He doing something. I just don't like when you blatantly lie to the public.
No, I get you. Yeah, you know, he could have worded it better. Right. Like, don't say it's coming in the first week and that shit comes 3 months later.
But the thing is, like, it's just, okay, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican.
Or a month later, because he gets inaugurated on the 20th of January, and it's only March. So
let's not try to pick I'm not trying to pick a side here. But I'm just saying, like, you promised 2K, and then when you got into office, just kind of revert back, and it was like, actually, maybe not. Maybe we'll discuss in March.
I ain't gonna lie, that 2K
and then it went from 2K to 14K, and then for a little bit, it was like not even maybe it was 14, and then it was like the 15 minimum wage, and then it was like, never mind, I don't support the minimum. It was just like, see, here's the thing.
Well, that minimum wage conversation is iffy. I think we should get 15, but I mean, it's just so iffy.
Wait. Let's go back to the stimulus. So it was just like, it was very
That's
like
a whole different convo.
It was like, we're gonna talk about that. It was very like wishy-washy. We're gonna promise you this, but then there was like a lot of revert back. And me as a person, it's just kind of like, if you gonna say it, do it. And like,
you gotta be about that action.
Yeah, you gotta be about that action. And it's like, you say like, oh, if Democrats win Georgia, we basically are, majority, which you are. You got the House and the Senate, which you are. So it's just kind of like, to your fans or side, I guess. Supporter, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, to your supporter, you kind of like,
probably better.
You kind of threw them alley hoop, then you took that shit back, and then you like kind of play with their little emotion and feelings a little bit. So it's just kind of like, I don't like it. Like, I'd rather you just come out straightforward rather than kind of like sugarcoat that shit with the people.
I look at it like this though,
like not really want to do it. Wait, hold up. But and the thing they're really good at is like say one thing and like promise a lot, because Democrats are supposed to be for the people and all that, and then not really do it, because they're not really about it. When it comes down to it, they're gonna give you like the bare minimum, although the things they talk about is like, we're gonna give you the whole world. Meanwhile, they only give you the bare minimum, because they can't really play the straight on forward bad guy. They have to sugarcoat everything, which is kind of like their little like negative con.
Well,
on how they like communicate to the people.
You have to remember this: politics is always gonna be just fraudulent. Like, no matter what side you're on, people on your side or on the opposing side are always going to do such shit sometimes. That just happens.
Yeah.
But I just look at it this way. We got this check. Biden got inaugurated on the 20th. It is March 15th, about to be the 16th. We're halfway through March. So it took, a month and a half, basically,
correct,
for us to get this stimulus bill passed.
Correct.
Imagine if we didn't, I'm going to stop saying we. Imagine if the Democrats didn't win Georgia, and the Republicans won, and they basically controlled the Senate. How long do you think it would have took them to get this check? You think it would have came in a month and a half for the stimulus bill? I think it would have been 3-4 months. We probably would have seen this shit till like April or May, maybe June. Exactly.
Right.
So I get why everybody's mad. Yeah, like, shit is still not happening fast, but with politics, shit is never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Happen fast.
And that's the thing.
And that's what people have to understand that.
Yeah, no, I do understand. And then with the thing about politics is like no two things can be done at the one time. It's only one at a time, because
exactly
they can't ever get two different things done at one time. Which I get it. You know, there's a lot of different opposing.
It'd be a little different if we wasn't dealing with a whole fucking global pandemic. Like if we was like if this was just normal times, it would probably be easier to get stuff. Maybe a little easier, but
yeah,
we're in a whole pandemic. So I mean, it's only so much. It's only so much you can really do. Like if it's only so much, we as average people can do to make ends meet and just to get by.
Mm-hmm.
Like no matter how, like as much as the government. As much as people hate the government, as much as I know, you can't really trust the government because they be on such shit. You can, but you can't.
You can trust Barney.
You can trust the government, but at the same time, you can't trust the government because they be on such shit. No, I heard you say it. I fuck with Bernie. That's my guy. But I was just gonna let it go.
Yo, Bernie is in the back working his ass.
He been wild. I've been looking. I've been reading into it. I really been reading into it. Like I really wish
he working.
I wanted to I wanted to vote for Bernie. But the only reason I didn't vote for Bernie because I'm like, I know the majority's not going to vote for him. They're going to vote for Biden. So I'm like, I might as well put this vote to Biden if I don't want Trump in office.
The thing was kind of sad.
I wish I could have voted for Bernie.
His own party kind of like kicked him to the curb, which is kind of really fucking sad.
I really wish Bernie, man,
like they
like fucking presidency.
They did Bernie dirty. Bernie was out there
working
his
He really was trying to work for the people, not just broke people. He's trying to work for everybody.
Yeah. So let's talk about it. The minimum wage has been at $7 something for literally like 9 years
that's the
now.
National.
The federal.
Yeah, that's the national.
Right. Because federal.
Like, and this might sound insensitive, but in Cali, I know our minimum wage is like it's like 12, 13 an hour,
which is not enough.
Out here in
OC,
because when I used to do security in Orange County, it was $12 an hour. That's what my boss.
Now I think it's 13 now.
But back in LA County, it is literally 15, 14 an hour.
Right. Still not enough. Still not enough.
If I really tried to save my money when I was working minimum wage, and then me and my girl putting our minimum wage, we can afford our apartment and still be a little comfortable.
Right, but
not a lot, but a little.
But not every job paid you. But not every job.
Okay, but you saying that, and you got this nice ass condo. I mean, it's a nice condo, so I mean, you can't.
Well, I'm not getting paid 15.
I understand that you're probably getting paid more than 15 because of what your job is, but that's not my point. Like,
I still don't feel like I get paid enough, but I get paid more
but that's
than
not
15.
my point. We can't really speak that much because we live in California where we have a luxury of being literally close to everything. Right. You're close to the beaches out here. You're close to the fucking, it's outlets and shit out here. You're close to Angel Stadium. It's clubs. It's all types of shit in OC. Mm-hmm. Back home in LA County, we got fucking Staples Center. We got USC, UCLA. We got the Dodgers. We got the Rams. We got all the fucking clubs you want to go to in Hollywood or in the Valley. We got all the beaches, Hermosa, Redondo, Malibu, Santa Monica, Torrance, all these beaches, Long Beach. Like, there's everything. Disneyland is right here in OC, 5 minutes away from us.
You sound like a California homer right now.
But that is my point. We are spoiled out here. So, yes, I get everything is expensive, but it is expensive for a reason.
No, okay. All right. Let me,
I hate that shit is expensive. So don't get me wrong.
It's so expensive. Okay,
it shouldn't be that expensive, but
it should not.
Look at what we have. We have so much shit.
Calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down.
I'm chilling.
Look else what we have. Look, what else do we have? Okay, we have possibly the worst like construction as far as like street wise. You know how many potholes there is? That's one. 2, the amount of homeless people, ranked number 1.
That's also true.
3, highest taxes ever.
That's also true. But
that
the
could be
taxes
first.
Because of look of where we're at. That goes back to my luxury. That's a luxury tax. Bro, I live in Hawthorne. If I want to go to Manhattan Beach right now from my house, or if I want to go to El Segundo, Hermosa, Torrance, Redondo, guess how long it's going to take me from where I live in Hawthorne?
Okay.
7 minutes.
But it doesn't.
If I want to go to Santa Monica and Malibu, 20 minutes.
Okay.
That's not far, bro. That's what I'm telling you. We have the luxury of being close to everything.
I get it. It's great to be here.
Yes.
But here's the thing: if you want to buy a home,
I agree with you.
But if you want to buy a home, it's virtually fucking possible.
Impossible. You have to have money.
Okay,
I get that.
Here's my thing. It's like we pay so high of taxes, everything expensive. Literally, why is explain to me, from if you're driving from California to Texas, right? And Texas
is booming right now.
I know, not Texas.
No. Texas is booming right now.
I know. Wait.
Use Texas.
Hold on. If you're driving from California to Arizona,
Texas.
hold up. If you're driving from California to Arizona, right? 3 minutes before you pass that borderline, there's gonna be a gas station. Mm-hmm. You pull up to the gas station because you need some gas. Gas station in California is gonna say $3.79.
That shit gonna say $3.50. And guess what happens as soon as you in 2 hours when you cross that border? $1.50. $1.50.
Yes.
I've been to Arizona. That shit is ridiculous.
Explain to me that, Governor Newsom, you fuck face. Why the fuck is our gas so expensive? Well, see, so another thing is like our car registration is super expensive. Our tax for everything that you buy is literally if you live in
everything.
Wait. If you live in LA, is literally like a 9.7 something tax, sales tax.
9.75.
Yeah, 9.7.
Might be a little higher, but that was what it used to be when we was in high school.
Might be 10 something now.
It might be.
It's gnarly, and California makes so much money from taxpayer. But the thing is, like, where's that money? Where's that money? It's not going into building the roads. It's not going into fixing the homeless issue. The homeless people are taking over this entire fucking state. Literally, anywhere you turn, there's homeless people. And like, especially rich neighborhoods, do you really want to own a $2-3 million home, then look outside your street, you see nothing but tents?
I can't let you do that. Nope. No. Because I be doing Uber Eats from time to time. I be in rich neighborhoods because I don't work by my house. I'm trying to get tips and make that extra money. So
okay.
When I do Uber Eats, I be in like Beverly Hills. I be in Santa Monica. I be in the Palisades. I be in WeHo, West Hollywood. I be sometimes in the Valley. If I'm really trying to like waste gas, I'll go like to Burbank, like to that area, Sherman Oaks. That's part of the Valley where the white people be at. Mm-hmm. It don't be a lot of homeless people out there.
I know. No, I'm saying
the homeless people be like
Venice,
in LA City. So Venice, Santa Monica,
Echo Park is literally.
Yeah, but you're talking about stuff that's in LA that's close to Skid Row, and I get you. Yeah, we have a homeless problem, and it's terrible.
It's literally, bro. This is crazy. I remember I drove to LA and I was like doing a little drone shooting, right? And I stopped at I
agree with you.
I stopped at stuff like this shit. Literally, I've never seen this before. I haven't been to LA since because I fucking hate LA with a heart. I can only go there if we like have a EDM shows or whatever or like a. Anyways, I stopped at
this weekend. LA is better than OC. I don't know what you're talking about, but that's a different conversation.
I definitely like OC. Anyways, going back, I stopped at a stoplight. Right.
That's why.
I don't give a fuck. Who gives a shit? Okay,
there's more Asians out here. That's why. That's the only reason.
I don't like Asian people. No,
yes,
take that back.
He likes Asian people. I'm
yellow myself. Okay,
yeah, come on now.
So what? Okay, I look to my left, bro. Literally, I will remember this to the day. I look to my left. It's Echo Park, right? Mm-hmm. I look to my left. There's literally a person cooking. On the side.
Wait, bro, you don't appreciate street vendors?
No. Pause. It's not street vendors. Literally.
Oh, you mean just like a homeless person cooking?
No, bro. It's not a homeless person. So Echo Park. It's like a lake, right? It's like a lake. On two sides, it's 10, and literally there's makeshift home now.
They actually cleaned it up. I was over there the other day. Not the other day. Like maybe. When was the last time you were over there?
I was there like 2 months ago.
Okay, no, I was there like maybe around 2 months ago, and they were cleaning it when I was around Echo Park. Yeah, it was still some homeless people, but it wasn't just 10 across on each side of the lake.
Anyways,
they cleaned it up a little. Don't get me wrong. I get what you're saying.
Literally,
I remember how it used
somebody built a fucking kitchen at the park, like with their tent. They had a tent. They had a kitchen. It was like
a sink.
Bro, they had a sink. They had shelves. They had shelves.
I was like, live in a tent and have a kitchen sink and wash my dishes.
I was like, is this person cooking at Echo Park for their like? They were getting real fucking creative, and I was like, wait, I pay like $1,900 for this place, not including bills, and you get to live there for free and cook your food on the side of the park.
Yeah, but you got to get it how you live. You got to get it how you live, cause let's keep it 100.
Man, listen, I was mad.
No, hold on.
I was mad. I pay all that tax. That's where I
hold on. I get what you're saying. And I get the homeless problem that we have in California,
way too many
specifically
LA
County. But you got you got to get it how you live sometimes. And two, like you can say that, but you know damn well if it was me or you, 100%, I'm not about to live in no fucking tent washing dishes and doing all that bullshit that he had to do to make a kitchen.
I know.
I'd rather bust my ass. I don't give a fuck how tired I got to be. I don't give a fuck how much it stresses me out. I'd rather bust my ass to live in a home or an apartment than living on the street. No. That's the same with you, and you know that. So, I know. I get what you're saying, but come on now.
I know, but here's the thing with our homeless issue is a lot of people that are homeless in LA.
And that goes for anybody, not just us two. Anybody's gonna want to bust their ass. They're not gonna want to live on the street. Yeah,
that's
I get
true.
The homeless problem in LA, but
wait, hold on. You're not. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but go ahead. You get
look, a lot of the people that are homeless in California, like most of them came from other states just because of the weather and all that. But
a lot of them came from Vegas. Yeah, specifically because they lost their money gambling.
Okay, I'm gonna need to look at statistics on
that. I might have to look at statistics, but I'm pretty sure that's true.
No. The thing that drives our homeless issue is that the fact that we offer 30-day free bedroom
and board and all that. Shelter.
No, not shelter. They are actually they're spending $164,000 to build a single shelter for homeless people that they're not living in because wait before you speak on anything, the homeless people that come here they come here because they love the warm weather but they don't like to follow rules, so they're not going to live in any of the shelter that California uses tax money payer to build. $164,000 for a single home that they're not going to live there. Wait, hold on.
No, let me stop you right there. I'm sorry. So you're saying people are coming from out of state because they want to move to Cali, and I get like when you come, not everybody comes from out of state, but I get like if you're homeless and you come from out of state, you're trying to get the chance to like make some money out here. But
no, that's not the case.
No. Let me finish. Okay. Let me finish. I get what you're saying. I'm just like trying to broaden it out. I get what you're saying. Okay, we're on the same page. Okay. So people are basically coming out here because obviously in Cali, whether you're trying to make it big or you just trying to get a 9-to-5, it's more of an opportunity out here, right? So these people are, no, it is. Don't say that because it is. But people are coming out here and we're basically, you telling me the government is offering them 30 days room and board so they could try to get on their feet, get a job, and people are declining it and going to live on the streets?
Yes.
Then kick them the fuck out. I don't give a fuck about being insensitive. No, fuck that. No. If the government is giving you 30 days to live in a shelter until I don't give a fuck if you got to find a job at McDonald's for 30 days just so you can get a fucking apartment so you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't give a fuck you want to be an actor. I don't give a fuck you want to be an accountant. Bro, if the government is giving you 30 days, why are you not taking it?
Bro, that's why I'm mad.
So that's not on the government though. That's on people.
That's why I'm saying.
That's what I say. That's on people. That's not on the government. Maybe they should give them more than 30 days, but come on now. They're giving you 30. I would take that 30. I could fucking start selling crack in 30 days.
I know, but that's like, come on now. That's why I'm saying they're taking advantage of the things that are here that are free. They're like a free free places where they can go for like AA and stuff like that. But like after 30 days, they will have to pay. But then like family members that take them from other states here, they get that 30 days for free, and then they never come and pick them up. So then they're like left in the street and all that. And so, but then California's like, I know in San Francisco, they were like during the pandemic. You can read this up and find this article on Google if you really do your deep dives, but like they were putting homeless people in fucking hotels, like empty hotel rooms.
And that's stuff, yeah, they do that right there. They do that right now, I think, still.
Right. And these people like, and these people like once that's done, like they go back in the street. They're not willing to like go back to society and get a job. They like that to take advantage of all the free shit, but also live that homeless lifestyle and like just be real drugged out, which is really
but here's my,
because they're using our tax money to put them in hotels room. They're using our tax money to fucking build them places, but they're not gonna stay in those places because they don't like to follow rules.
But here's my thing. Before you even get to the point, not all homeless people are like that. I get it's a lot of homeless people that are like that. They're gonna try to use the system. They're like, fuck it. If I'm already at this point, I might as well just stay here. I'm not gonna try to get better.
Right.
But there's also a lot of homeless people who are trying to. Excuse me. There's a lot of homeless people that are trying to better their lives.
Yeah.
So I mean, what we have.
Wait,
excuse me. Again,
we have sanction. We have places. We have places to get them off their feet. But the thing is, a lot of the homeless people don't want to stay there because they don't like to follow the rules.
Okay, but is this statistic? You're saying a lot. So is that statistic true that it's a lot?
Yes.
Okay, well then.
I proof check it by listening to California Insiders and looking at their websites for all these resources.
Okay, well here's my thing, and it might sound fucked up, and I apologize if I offend anyone. I mean, we got like 6 subscribers, so it probably won't matter that much. But
yeah,
if I offend anyone, I apologize. But here's my thing: if there's homeless people that are actually trying to better themselves,
all apply to them. All apply to them.
No, not even that. Yes, all apply to them, obviously.
Right.
Yes, but my point is, the government, we need to focus on them.
Right.
If there's people that come here from different states and they're not trying to better themselves, they're trying to just take advantage of the system and get homeless, then guess what?
Right.
And other states might hate this, but I'm going to look at your ID. If your shit say you from fucking Wisconsin, Kansas, guess where I'm about to send your ass right back to? I'm about to, as a government, I'm about to buy that $300 plane ticket and send your ass right back to Kansas. But no, hold on. Because I'm not done. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
But you're good. But that's the thing. These people come from out of state, like you said, and that's not our problem because you weren't born here in the California. If you were born here and then you left out of state and came back, that might be a little different. But for people who are just coming out of state and like, oh, it's Cali, we can take advantage of their homeless system or we can use it to get back on our feet. If you're not using it to get back on your feet and you're just trying to take advantage of you, guess what I'm going to do as a city official?
Get you
I'm
out.
going to pay for that plane ticket. I'm going to get you the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck how insensitive it sounds. It might sound insensitive. People might hate it. It might seem inhumane.
There might be a lot of people that hate us because we feel the same way about it.
But that's my thing. Like, if you're just taking advantage of the system, bye. Because you're not
right.
You might as well go back to where you were born at and you might as well go back to where you were born at and just die if that's the case.
But that's my thing. But here's another thing is
don't come and ruin a different state's economy.
Exactly.
Because you just want to be homeless and take advantage
of all the free shit.
I'm gonna say, if I'm the mayor, if I'm the governor, I'll buy that. If I'm the governor or the mayor, I got the money, so I will buy that plane ticket myself and send your ass back.
Okay,
and you're out and don't come back, because if you come back, guess where you're going? To jail.
Right.
Because I told your ass not to come back because you're taking advantage. If you're really, it's a difference between taking advantage and really just being someone who's trying to get back on track, but you might be addicted to drugs or whatever it may be. Yes, it's hard. Right. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in a month. It might not happen in 3 months. It might not happen in a year. But if I see that you're really trying to try,
right,
it's different between someone who you can tell when someone's really just struggling with addiction or mental health problems or whatever it may be, but they're really trying to try, compared to someone who's just like, fuck it. I'm going to just try to like finesse it and act like I might be stupid or, whoa, time out. That was a bad word. I'm sorry. Act like I might have mental health problems or might be a drug addict. That was a bad word. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. But you get what I'm saying.
I get what you're saying. And we're back. All right. Cheers. I need more coffee, bro. Literally today I was at work. I was like, I didn't have coffee this morning and I was just so fucking sleepy. By the way, it is coffee, but it's really whiskey in here.
I've never been a coffee person myself.
So the perfect combination is if you did this glass, coffee up to here, ice, a shot and a half of whiskey, and then also if you have Bailey's, but I go to Costco, so I get these little Irish cream thing. So it's like so 2 liquors and coffee, and that's the way to go. But yeah, so on to our next topic. So we have to talk about not all men, because not all men, bro.
That and Mr. Cuomo.
Not all men. Okay, I'm just kidding. No, that might sound like we agree with that shit, but literally, So I think it was Saturday or Sunday or something like that. But Nicole was basically telling me about this story, and I kind of looked it up a little bit. But there was this trend that was like trending on Twitter, and it's hashtag not all men. Right. So you might ask, what is not all men?
I'm gonna let him explain it actually. If he fucks up, I'll go ahead.
I'm not gonna fuck up. Okay, so the story is that I think it's in Europe. It's in Europe
situation.
There was a girl that was walking home at night, and she got murdered. She got killed by a guy, and it turns out it was a policeman. And then she went missing.
Time out. So that's where this hashtag started from. Because I know what you're talking about. I heard about that, but I didn't know it had to do with this.
It started from this story that happened in Europe.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
So there was a lot of people that went furious because it wasn't in the news. It wasn't really talked about. But yes. So she was walking home at night by herself, wearing very colorful clothes, and she went missing. And turns out she found dead, and it was because of a guy. Turned out I think he was a policeman.
No, it was a police officer.
Yeah, he was
correct. I could look it up, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
look
he
it
was
up I know what you're talking about.
He was a police officer, so everybody is like posting on social media trying to get this to be noticed, and of course and then out the blue, not all men was trending, and Nicole and I had a long conversation about this, and it's just like man, like how bad do you how bad you gotta make it look for other men? It's just like
it's tough sometimes.
It's so fucking tough because we're talking about this, right? And it's just there's just a lot of men out there that don't understand. There's just so many creepy dudes out there. Girls are so fucking unsafe. I remember when we first moved into this apartment, we have our garage out there, and I have to get better at this too because I'm a dude. So it's nobody's really gonna say something to me, right, or whatever like that. But our girls, they deal with that shit every day.
Yeah, and I get exactly what you're saying when you're saying with the garage. So in our apartment where me and my girl live, so we get 2 parking spots, right?
Right.
So literally where our apartment home, I guess, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is at, it's in the front. So if you walk up the gate I don't think you've been to my apartment, but for people who know me and been to my apartment, if you walk through the gate, walk up the stairs, we're literally the first door.
Right.
And literally right under us we have 2 parking spots. So right under us, maybe 1 spot across, one spot over is our first parking spot.
Right.
And our second parking spot is all the way in the back of the complex. It's not as big as this complex where you live at, but always when we got it, my girl was pregnant at the time when we moved in, but even then, I'm not gonna make my girl park all the way in the back and then I park where I only gotta walk up 1 set of stairs. With me, I gotta park and then walk all the way to the front and then come back up. I'm not gonna do my girl
same
like that.
I park in the residential, Nicole has the garage. But anyway,
even if I was in your situation, I would get my girl the garage and I would walk because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, us men
in his throat.
Right. But the thing is girls deal with this shit every day, in public places, the bars, whatever,
all the time.
There's just so many men out there that are so fucking disgusting and they don't think there's anything wrong with it. So the people who are tweeting this, who are men and went on with the trend, I read this article and the title was if you're using the hashtag not all men hashtag, you're a part of the problem, which is
and you are.
Which
you
is
1,000%
are. And here's the thing, and I want to speak. Not all men think this way, but look, me and Nicole talk about this, but and I voice my opinion. It's a lot of dudes think it's okay to say hi, say what's up to a girl when they're by themselves in public,
no,
especially
hold on.
Hold on. A place a train station, a bus stop across the street, and stuff like that. They think it's okay to say hi, but it's not all men are aware of their environment. that they're in, right? So like, dude, literally this girl's by herself and you're a fucking stranger. Even you saying hi, although you think it's a good thing, you're not doing the right thing, because like what you should do is leave them alone, because they already feel unsafe even with nobody or saying something. But like, don't, and then another thing, the thing that's bad is like all dudes take offense if the girls don't respond
or say that they don't want them. And okay,
right.
And let me cut you off right.
Go ahead.
Let me cut you off right there, because that's where I was gonna go.
Go ahead.
If you're gonna, I don't agree with that 100%. Like, you can be in somewhere that might be an awkward or unsafe situation. If you see a girl that you like, go ahead and holler at her, dude. But here's my thing. Here's my thing right here. If you holler at this chick, this woman, this female, this girl, whatever the fuck you want to call her.
Right.
I'm trying to use better words. But if you holler at this woman and she tells you and you guys are, like you said, and it's in an unsafe situation. She could be waiting at a bus stop. She could be walking down a random neighborhood street, and you could just be randomly walking down that street too.
Right.
If you try to holler at her and she tell you she's not interested, or she just ignore you, or she just do something along the lines of where you can tell she might be uncomfortable.
Right.
Take your ass the other way and mind your business.
Right.
Once you start going along the lines of trying to do sexual harassment or assault, you're weird. Like, okay, yeah, you're right. If a girl is on a random neighborhood street, most likely she's worried about someone. I won't even say rape, because that's a harsh word, but most likely she's worried about someone doing something inappropriate to her.
Right.
So, I mean, that's a tough situation. You got to really like be a smooth dude or be charismatic to know how to talk to a girl in that situation. So that's tough. I wouldn't do that personally, but if you're going to do that, go ahead. I'm not going to say don't do it. But as soon as the woman tells you that she's not interested, she's uncomfortable, she's just trying to get home, she doesn't want to talk to you, guess what you need to do?
Leave.
Take your ass the other fucking way.
But okay.
Because there's nothing wrong with trying to, if you really like a girl and you want to get at her, I'm not going to say don't do that. There's nothing wrong with that. But when weirdos take it too far and start doing all this weird shit and harassing women or sexually assaulting them or raping them, you're crossing the line now.
Okay.
And that's where, and I get why people say not all men. That's not a thing you should say.
Never should say that.
Fuck it. If dudes is out here fucking up and sexually assaulting or sexually harassing women, then we should hold them accountable as men.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you shouldn't, if it doesn't apply, let that shit fly. If it don't apply to you, if you know you're not out here sexually assaulting women or harassing them, go ahead and talk to her. If you see a chick that's by herself and you feel confident enough to talk.
Wait, can I stop you there?
Go ahead.
Can I stop you there? So what I was trying to get at is...
I was about to get on another rant, so go ahead.
Yeah, no, what I was trying to get at is, okay, of course, you know, there's places that are appropriate to talk to girls if you don't know.
Yes.
Them, right. But to me, I'm gonna take
100%.
To me, I'm gonna take it a step far. There's always a rule for me. I would never talk to a girl on the street that's by herself. That's one. I would never talk to a girl that's in the cab, Uber, whatever, by herself. Never. I would never talk to a girl in the subway. Never. And another thing is, I would never talk to a girl in like a sauna by myself. I know a lot of guys like to do that shit when they're like at a public.
Or at the gym. That's inappropriate. But
yeah. Wait. Let me finish. Yeah. Or at a gym. Like personally, those are the type of areas where I'm like, it's off limit. I don't want to. I'm not gonna say hi if I don't know you. I have a girlfriend, so I'm not gonna say hi regardless. Same with me. I have a good mother and a girlfriend. Yeah. We're basically married as fuck.
Exactly.
We can talk about that. But yeah,
we can't talk about that later. Actually,
can't.
We can.
Oh,
that's
can.
A different story though. But go ahead.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so me, like, those are off limits. Like, I'm never gonna talk. Like, at a bar, club, sure. Like, if, you know, you guys gave eye contact or whatever and it looks, you know, approachable, then sure, go ahead. But those other public places, no, you're just creepy. You're just weird. You're just being, to me, just my opinion, you're too much. Like,
no, I get you.
Very, very odd place to put a female in that position.
Exactly.
Okay? Like, don't put them in that position because female guards always gonna be up when they're like by themselves.
No, exactly. And that's my thing. Like, even being in a relationship, and obviously I don't act on it because I'm in a relationship, but even being in a relationship, if I'm by myself, sometimes I see when females, like, they give you the look like they want you to approach them, but I'm like, okay, I'm in a relationship, so I'm not gonna do that and risk what I got. But even if you're in an awkward situation, like, it all depends on the man that you are. If you feel confident in yourself, you could turn the awkward situation into something comfortable for the lady. But it depends how you're talking to them.
Right.
And I'm not. And
wait.
People know me watching this, so don't get me wrong. I'm not that dude.
Wait. No. Engerson,
but hold on, no. Let me finish. But it depends how you approach the lady. You can be walking down a dark ass street with no lights at all, and you and the lady and the woman can cross paths. But if you think she's attractive and you're not just trying to fuck, in that case, if you guys are crossing paths in the middle of the night walking down the street, yes, you should not just be trying. I mean, you never know.
Wait,
but if you approach the lady the right way,
not at nighttime.
That's not true. That's not true. Can't do that. And I'm not even just.
Oh, you will be okay with that? No, for me, if they're walking home or they're walking anywhere at a nighttime, I'm not approaching them. Because then now, like this,
I'm not saying me, because I told you I'm not cool like that. But I'm talking about.
I'm just saying men shouldn't approach them at night, because girls are super scared at night, and you should never put a woman in that.
And I agree with that. You should never approach your women at night if you have bad intentions. And bad intentions does not just mean sex, because women, if she agrees to the sex, then it's not bad intentions. If she doesn't agree, then obviously that's bad intentions. But my point is, yes, you should never approach your women at night, because you obviously know what is going through a woman's head. They know, like, I don't want to say women are vulnerable, but we, like, compared to men, yes, men, because men do stupid shit. But my point is, if you approach a woman at night, you have to have that confidence that you know how to talk to her, whether it's getting her in bed or whether you're trying to court her. And
wait, but that's not what we're talking about, though.
Let me finish.
Okay.
If you're trying to approach a woman at night, whether you're trying to get her in bed, whether you're trying to court her, I don't know, whether you're trying to holler. I know we're talking about just the sexual assault, but that's my point, because we can't just say that you can't approach women at night, because there's some men that that might be their best time. They might be able to talk to women. And
are you supporting that?
Supporting what?
Oh, what I'm trying to say is that, like, look, we live in a world where there's just so many cases. There's so many stories of, you know.
But
wait, hold up. Let's.
No. Let you finish my fault, because
we're getting away from the story a little bit. Okay, so the stories what.
No, we're still on topic.
But a little bit. So it was a kidnap happening, right? So obviously this is not the only one, and there's so many stories like this, right? So girls know it. They know it. They know what goes on, and they know there's a lot of fucking bad men that are out there.
Exactly.
So
it is.
So hold up. So even if you, the guy with zero bad intention in your soul, right? Mm-hmm. And all you want to do is just say hi or holla to a girl that's walking down the street at night by herself or something. Even if you have no wrong intention or bones in your body, you, in my opinion, you should know that every female guard is very up at night, and especially when they're by. Wait, hold on. Let me finish. When they're by themselves. So, like, save the selfishness. Like, don't even talk to them. Just let them go home, because a lot of them just want to go home.
I understand that. And all women, all men, all anybody, and let me not do the all lives matter. Let's get back to the women. No, let's get back to the women. All women should be able. I don't give a fuck if you walking home from work. I don't give a fuck if you walking home from the strip club. I don't give a fuck if you walking home from being a sex worker.
Right.
As a woman, you should be able to walk home at night and get home safely at night. I don't give a fuck what your job is. You could be a prostitute. You could be a fucking city official, a government official. You can work fucking Del Taco or a bank for all I care.
Right.
As a woman, you should be able to walk home at night and feel safe.
Right.
If a man, but my thing is, I always base it off of, yes, and this is horrible to say, because we're talking about not all men, but not all people are really bad. And yes, true. I get the whole trending. Like, you can't, like, when shit like this shows up on Twitter, Like you supposed to just, it's supposed to be if it doesn't apply, let it fly because it don't matter to you. This is social media. No. Hold on. Let me finish. This is no. It's not social media. It's real world.
Yeah.
But it's social media in the sense of the hashtag that was trending. Like these people that are, a lot of these dudes that are coming to
are bad themselves.
No, they might not be. No, I can't let you do that because they listen.
What?
We don't. No, hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Go ahead.
Yes, some of them might be fucking weirdos. But a lot of them, no, because I'm not a weirdo. Like I've never raped, I've never sexually assaulted a chick or nothing like that.
I know that.
So like I get it. Like sometimes as a man, just if you're in your feelings, like, and you see all this shit on social media, and when they're just bashing me, you're like, come on, I'm not like this. And when you're saying not all men are like this, you're mainly speaking for yourself.
I know,
but hold on,
you're taking it away.
Yes,
you're taking it away.
You're taking away from the victims that are actually hurt by this.
Right.
But it's the truth when they say not all men. They're not. They're wrong in the sense. No, hold on. They're wrong in the sense they shouldn't be on social media trying to
defend themselves.
Yes, because like if you know that you're not a bad dude and you're not out here sexually harassing or assaulting chicks, why are you paying attention to this? Log off. If it really makes you upset and that's easier said than done, log off Twitter. Because I've seen. Listen, let me use an example. You know me, Troy. We've known each other since middle school, but you know me in the sense that you know my girlfriend. My girlfriend is Indian.
Right.
As in Indian from India.
Right.
I'm black.
Right.
All the time. I promise you, bro. All the time. On Twitter, I see shit about interracial couples. And it's when black people tweet it. And they talk about how interracial couples, when they see a black dude not dating a black girl,
right?
Here's the thing that they say. When they see a black dude not dating a black girl, they just assume he doesn't like his mom. He doesn't like any black women in his family. And it's stuff like that. And come on now. As much as when I used to live with my mom, me and her used to sometimes butt heads. I love my mother. I love my sisters. I love my grandmother. I love my aunties, my stepmother, I love all the black women in my family. And yes, obviously I know how black dudes be on some coon shit sometimes. So I understand that some black men that don't date black women are like that, but not all black. And see, here we go again. Not all, but not all black men are like that. Not all black men that date outside their race.
Okay, wait.
Hate black women.
Wait. Okay.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Wait.
Not all men
sexually
assault women, and I get in. It's a lot of men, and when it comes to the example I was trying to make, it's way more men that love black women that date outside their race than there is that hate black women that date outside their race. You just see them more. But when it comes to what we're talking about, it's more dudes that probably be on weirdo shit than it is dudes that don't be sexually assaulting or harassing women. So I get the difference, but you get the example I'm trying to make, right?
I get it, but let me get back on track here.
We're still on track.
Okay, let me get back on track here. So,
oh my God, there's no water in there.
You want to go get water? Meanwhile, I continue.
No, we're
okay. There's no reason that this hashtag should be trending.
It shouldn't because
it shouldn't. Wait, hold on. Let me finish.
Let me finish for you.
All right.
It shouldn't be trending because, like, come on now. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. If you see some shit trending on Twitter about dudes sexually assaulting, harassing, raping, kidnapping, murdering women, what are you doing? I have a daughter. A lot of these people that probably are defending this fucking trend, you have sisters, you have mothers, you have aunties, you have grandmothers, you have cousins that are women. So what are you doing?
Exactly.
What are you doing?
Exactly.
Like the people that you are related to deal with the same shit that these people are on Twitter tweeting about. So come on now, let's be honest.
Yeah. So let me tie to that. So
come on now, let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck.
Let me tie on that because I know as a man we
have an ego, and that's the whole thing. This shit is trending because men have egos, and they think, oh, this not me. I don't be out here fucking assaulting women or harassing women, so this not me. No, that's not how it goes though, because all men are full of shit.
Right. So yeah. Damn, you made me lost my track. But yeah, no. See, the men who are posting this are the men who I feel, in my opinion, the men who are tweeting this with the hashtags are men who are capable of doing these type of bad things to females.
I don't even think that. I think it's some men that it's probably more men that are defending. No, hold on.
Wait.
You're right. No, you're right.
Finish.
You're right.
You've been talking a lot. Let me finish.
You're right though. You're right though. That's
okay.
the thing.
Let me finish. So
I agree with you there. So let's not do that.
They
I
might
won't do you like that.
Okay, they might not be on that crazy shit, but they also have that ego in them, like you speak about, right?
Exactly.
And they're thinking like, I don't, but also I gotta defend myself. And it's just like, no, you don't need to defend yourself. You just need to sit back. If you're good, you're good. You don't need to defend yourself.
Just do your thing.
Right. And here's another thing. There's an issue amongst men is that a lot of the time men egos are so big that they never think that they're wrong.
That's 1,000%.
And that could be our issue sometimes. I'm not going to say I'm perfect. That can be my issue sometimes.
Nah, that's for sure one of my issues sometimes. Right. So I won't even lie.
Yes, we can agree that we have big egos. And one of the things is that
all men. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck if you're from Africa. Right. I don't give a fuck if you're from America, Asia, Russia, China, Europe. I don't give a fuck where you're from. You could be from any continent, any country on the planet. And if you're a man, you're going to have an ego.
And and there's a lot of men that don't realize
understand that.
Don't agree. They don't come to that realization that they do have an ego. And
that's because sorry to interrupt you again, but that's because as men, we've always had obviously black men and minorities, not just black men, but Hispanic men, Asian men, fucking Middle Eastern men in general that are not white. We've had the disadvantage of just not being white. So yeah, we have a little disadvantage compared to white men, but as a man, you have an advantage over women. I don't give a fuck what skin color you are. You could be black, brown, yellow, white, blue, purple, green, orange, Saudi Arabian color, but I'm sorry, that was fucked up. But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
Like,
so
you can be any fucking color. As a man, you have an advantage over a woman.
Wait, so let's put a cap on this, and that like men need to.
You gotta go on the cuomo.
Yeah. That men needs to do a better job at
policing other
men and cannot condone this shit with other men.
Exactly.
And like any little things that we like, I know for a fact that like me, you, Eddie.
We don't
Henry.
even have to name our friends. We could just say our friends. Don't name them.
Okay, I know for a fact, like our friend groups. I know for a fact the boys and the guy. Don't interrupt me because I want to get this point through. Okay.
Go ahead.
The boys and the guy code is so important, right? But
exactly.
But that's where things goes wrong. Okay, when it comes to us 6 guys, we call out each other for shit. You know, we're like, no, that's not cool. Like, cheating is not cool. We will literally, there's so many times where like we talk to each other friends and we're like, dude, you fucked up. That's wrong. Fuck you.
Exactly.
Like, if you do some weird shit, some wrong shit, we're going to tell your girl or something like that. You know, like back even when in the middle school days. So we keep our boys like accountable at all costs. Like, if I do some fuss shit, I know I'm going to get the call from Engerson. I know I'm going to get the talk from Henry. Or if our boys do some fuss shit, like we're gonna give that talk. But the thing is, like, there's not a lot of men or boys
groups
out there.
Just say groups
that do that.
That hold each other accountable.
It lacks that within the boys community,
and that comes back to how people are raised. But that's a different conversation. But yes, it's a lot of men that don't hold their friends accountable, and that's what you need to start doing. You need to start holding your friends accountable because it's like it don't. And to be honest, it don't matter if they they could have grew up in a good home and had good parents.
Right.
Sometimes just in the mind, you could just be different and just be doing some weird shit. So your friends, sometimes if your family doesn't know what the fuck you're doing and your friends do, they have to hold you accountable. And even if they don't, when someone figures out, they have to hold you accountable because you can't do weird shit like this.
Like, I know I'll be quick as fuck to be like, yo, you wrong. Don't fucking do that. If you do that, I'm going to tell your girlfriend or whatever, like, that you fucking up. Because I met her and I like her as a person, and I'm not going to do you like that, even though you my bro. Like, you know? So,
I feel it.
So men out there need to keep other men accountable. Now, tie into Chris not Chris Cuomo, Andrew Cuomo.
Andrew Cuomo, the New York governor.
The New York governor
been on some nut shit.
In some nut shit also. So there's, I think, a 7th or 8th allegation now of a woman who came out against him.
I'm reading this article on CNN, which is probably the worst place to read articles outside of MSNBC and Fox News, because
all of them are horrible.
if you don't get your articles from BBC or somewhere outside of America when it comes to America shit, then I'm telling you right now, stop looking at the news, because MSNBC, CNN, and I'm Democrat. And listen, I'm gonna say it right now, I'm Democratic. I don't give a fuck. I'm Democratic. Obviously, I'm black. I'm Democratic. We Democrats work more for black people than Republicans do as of right now. I could be wrong, but from the research I've did, yes. So if you're getting your news from Fox News, which is Republican, CNN, which is Democratic, and MSNBC, which I think is
Democrat.
MSNBC is Democratic. I thought that was Republican.
No.
It's not Democratic?
Yeah, no, it's Democrats.
Right, anyway,
and ABC
listen,
is Democrats.
Fuck that.
The only thing that was Republican is Fox.
You're right, but fuck that. If you're getting your news from Fox, CNN, or MSNBC, I don't give a fuck what party they fucking side with. They're one-sided. Go ahead and go to BBC. Go ahead and go to anywhere outside the country that talks about American news, and you're going to really get some news that talks about the country.
And if you really want some shit that's not that's
not one-sided or biased,
go use DuckDuckGo instead of Google.
Low key.
Use DuckDuckGo because Google is very biased, and they're not going to give
Google is biased, and that's what I've been trying to tell people that when I get into arguments with them, but I haven't been able to word it right because I can't think of other search browsers or internet browsers that aren't as biased as Google or Safari or Firefox or whatever. So
right.
Yes,
so
use DuckDuckGo or one
DuckDuckGo. Okay, so Chris Cuomo, the guy who wrote it's gonna take me a lot.
The New York governor.
The guy who wrote a book.
This is the current New York governor. Currently running.
Wrote a book about leadership under a pandemic. Okay, he won a fucking Emmy, and literally he's bullying a reporter. Okay,
let's not even start there. No, fuck that. Nope. Let's just get into the deep shit, and we'll lead our way to the
who's accountable for
at least
8,500 to more than 15,000 deaths in a nursing home.
Oh my lord! I thought you was talking about the sexual assaults. You said 8,500. I said Jesus Christ. He was
no. He didn't. No.
Women?
I'll tie that in too.
Sexual harassment, not assault. My fault.
Okay, no, yeah, we'll get to the sexual harassment, but first we got to talk about what's the thing that started this whole thing. Okay, first of all, he's accountable for 8,500 to 15,000 deaths in the nursing home, all which he tried to cover up and bully journalists like Ron Kim, who
not just journalists,
he also reporters,
he's
teams,
journalists. He reporters, but he also bullied people who were like local, like I guess I won't say like congressmen or congresswomen, but like people who are in politics too,
right?
That are just like the local people in New York,
right? To hide the statistic and not publish the fact that he's in charge for the whole nursing death. He's the reason why there's so many deaths within the nursing homes, right?
I mean, you got to do your research, but yeah, he's done a lot of sus stuff, and even if like. And I looked at my research, so I believe that some of the stuff he did with the nursing homes is true. But even if that was false, like the sexual allegations, like, all right, like, come on now. It's too many women that are coming out against you. So, like, it's at this point, it's like, what are you doing?
And he's came out and said, like, oh, this, I didn't know this is, my way of, like, I didn't know that I caused this. It was just my way of joking, and this is how I play around. Sounds bad to me. And it's just like, well, you didn't really like say sorry. You just kind of like.
So if these women told you that they felt uncomfortable, were you still joking or did you apologize?
To him, is joking.
And that's my point.
So, but here's the thing: is my problem like that one story is getting pushed amongst media, but nobody's really pushing the fact that he's responsible for the nursing home. That's very kind of like under the radar, not really talked about, and it's like up to 15,000 people, and it's like bullying journalism. So it's kind of like, it's like, okay, one story is getting the mainstream, which rightfully so, but also like you gotta let it all out. You know, you got to show what's really out there, and you got to, because like the saying journalism is dead, it really is dead, because now it's like pick and choose. It's not really journalism, because they're only posting what the agenda requires. They're not posting what is real journalism. So, and a lot of these journalism are not like on the floor doing the report. They're just kind of like writing stories that you see on Washington Post, New York Times, They're just kind of writing stories from what they see online. They're not really on the floor doing that anymore. So the journalism is very hard to find, and I blame that because the people who knew of cuomo bullshit knew it from the get-go, but like just didn't really hear it until like 4 or 5 months down the line, when
maybe a year,
when he wasn't the favorite fanboy, and he wasn't the favorite of the party anymore. He was the exile. You know, he's just kind of like, all right, you know, we don't need you anymore, so now all the story can come out. But when he was popping on CNN,
the poster boy, pretty much,
the poster boy having segment with his brother, everybody was loving it, but also underground, like nobody was talking about the real shit that was happening. So it's kind of fucked up.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, like, you just have to do your research, and these people, regardless of what they say in front of cameras, you have to do your research and see that it's more than what you see on the post.
But don't go off of YouTube. Go off of actual research. Don't look at shit you see on YouTube. Don't look at shit you see on social media unless it's leading you to an actual article that you can read and get facts off of.
Right.
So don't do that, please.
Just like our governor, Governor Newsom. There's just a lot of fuss shit. And if you want,
he's done a lot of such shit. I've seen shit.
If you want to debate me on that, I got a lot of research behind myself amongst this man. Okay, all right. I don't like all the taxes I've been paying. I'm actually
outside of that, he's done more fuck shit, but that's a different story.
He's done way more fuck shit. Speaking of California,
when it comes to COVID,
I think we're gonna end this soon. But before, I think we got the cuomo out. You got it out. Your system. You want to talk something about?
I'm pretty sure something else we could talk about.
With cuomo.
No, not cuomo.
Oh, okay. I was going to say something. So recently, this is off topic, but we're going to end with this. But recently, I've been getting so frustrated, California in general. I've been thinking about moving to Arizona.
I don't know about all that. It's too many Republicans for my liking.
Well, pause. Okay. See, the thing is, I really want to own.
I'd rather move to Vegas.
Okay.
It's cheaper.
Have you been to Tempe? It's lit.
Listen. You remember last year when you used to always see me in Vegas, right? Like on Snapchats and Instagram stories when I was in Vegas?
I don't have Snapchat.
Okay, on Instagram stories.
Okay.
A lot of times
you would rather move to Vegas than Arizona?
It's cheaper right now.
Well, it's cheaper in Arizona. Actually, Arizona is a little bit pricier.
Cheaper than Vegas. Yeah, I told you, Vegas is cheaper right now. I know because
but I don't want to live
I was
in Vegas.
working out in Vegas last year, so I know how cheap it is because people used to tell me, but I have family that lives in Arizona, so
would you move out of Cali?
If I move out of Cali, it's either to Vegas, Denver, or Oregon.
I like Denver, but okay.
Exactly. And I'm a Broncos fan, so that works for me.
We've been listening. We've been trying to find a place in Arizona. We're not gonna move yet, but that's the goal.
Ew, he talking about Arizona? That's nasty.
I like Tempe. It's lit.
Why you gotta move to Tempe? You can't just move to Phoenix.
Tempe is right next to Phoenix.
It is?
It's like a 10-minute drive.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
It's a college town, and then Phoenix is the big town, and then but most likely
me and my girl do want to move, but I don't know about Arizona. It's too hot. I'm
sick and tired of living in California, dude.
I am too, but I love it too much.
I love it, but the thing is,
I love it too much, bro. It's too much.
But the thing is, I can't look. We're looking at places right here. If you go on Zillow right now,
on God, you will find something mad cheaper in any other state that's not California.
A home. Right, I can.
On God,
literally everything starts at like $500K here.
I don't want to live next to a swamp though. I don't want to live in fucking Texas. I want to live in California where I can go to Lakers games and Rams games and go to the beach and go to Disneyland.
But you're never gonna own a home here unless you're making, you're making big bread.
Here's my goals. That's my goals, to make money.
That's my goal too. Listen. But okay, hold on, I'm trying to avoid all the traffic. Also, okay, that's a lot more. I'm trying to.
You don't have to be making big bread to own a home. If you got good credit, if you got enough money to where
don't even start with the credit. Don't even start with.
You can own a home in California.
By the way, give me a high five. I officially joined the 800 Club.
Really? Oh, that's lit.
Let's go. Hey,
I'm trying to get there. I just got my first credit card today.
Here's a little thing that I want to say. On Instagram, any of y'all fucks, if stop fucking flexing if your credit score ain't even in the 700, okay? If you say I want to own this, own that, and your credit score ain't even 700, bitch, sit your ass down. Cause guess
work
what?
on that credit score first.
Guess what? You can't own big things if your credit score ain't over 700. So
and
there's
facts.
that. That's all I gotta say.
That's not facts.
That is facts.
If you got like a 600 or 500, you could make some moves.
Yeah, but the interest is gonna be crazy.
You still make some moves though. If you're not a nigga that,
you can say that.
If you're not a dude or a woman that's not stupid with their money, you could add 500 or 600 at a high 500 or any 600. You can make some moves.
Oh, you wait. You don't mind we continue this, right? Or do you want to stop it?
Let's go ahead.
All right, enough of that. I can go on days and days, but that's it for our 4th episode. Hopefully we have the full clip for the 3rd episode. I gotta go back on that, but
if not, we'll have a lot of it, so we'll figure it out. We'll post some clips on Instagram or something.
So before we go, make sure you like and subscribe. I know this shit is a little bit like well past an hour. It might be like an hour and a half, but yeah. Hopefully you like and subscribe. It's been a long conversation. It's been fucking dope. We'll be back here next week with some new shit.
Pretty sure. I know y'all seen the OVO sweater. I know y'all see this. You see me?
Oh yeah. See me? Oh shit. We forgot to talk about the Grammys.
Hold on. Time out. Fuck the Grammys. You know how much this sweater was? I will never, ever in my life go to the OVO store again. You know how much this basic ass sweater was? 80?
$80.
Add 100 to that.
Hey, what?
This is 185. I will never.
All right, I'm gonna
ever. I'm
gonna write that on my note.
In my life, go to the OVO store again unless I'm buying some of that new shit that Drake just dropped. That knocked the shit. Otherwise,
hey, you know how
fuck that. This shit is comfortable. Don't get me wrong.
You know how we're talking about financial for a little bit? That's a horrible financial decision.
Nah, it's Drake. I'm a Drake fan. So
that's a horrible financial division.
I got that
choice.
I got
whatever.
That check.
What?
I got that check.
Oh, okay.
So that's the only.
I don't give a fuck if you got the check. That's a horrible financial decision.
If I didn't get that check, do you really think I would have bought this?
No.
Exactly.
But even if you got the check, it's still a horrible financial decision. You could have put that bitch in Bitcoin.
I'm gonna put the rest in Bitcoin.
Not Bitcoin, actually Ethereum.
Not Bitcoin, but I'm gonna put the rest in stocks so I can make some money off.
Okay, we could talk about that next week.
We'll talk about stocks.
We'll end this shit today because it's been long enough.
More about stocks, so I'm gonna have this dude teach me.
Yeah. I guess
we had like a 2-hour podcast for this, so
I'm the crypto guy, and we're gonna talk about the crypto shit next week. Okay, if Bitcoin goes down within a week. Yeah, you spend it all, you dumb fuck. Okay, that's it. We're out. Like, subscribe. Bye.